We should be going around and going on Saturday. I might have to give them practice and use my phone as well. That's not why I'm doing it. That cracks so often. Horn going over the bridge now. I can still hear him, but he's not going very fast. I saw someone forcing the van to go back on the bridge. We should have a Penzance clearance one coming from that way. And it was a 43. No, there's a 43 coming from Plymouth going down. We should be leaving Plymouth very shortly. No, it could be a 43. November. How slow is he going? Hey? So that one. So that one. Oh. I can't see him yet. I can hear that one. He was going slowly, mind you. So I wonder how slow he was taking this one. Oh yeah. But that sounds like a 43. It's kind of hard to see his lights. I can see him. Yeah. It's not okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another monologue video. I have to be a little bit more careful at the moment because I just had a little bit of surgery done yesterday, which, it was fucking painful. But it's for my skin allergy, which means that hopefully I get treatment from it once they find out what's causing it, which will be a good thing. So I've got to be extremely careful for the next couple of weeks, basically, while the skin heals. I mean, it might not take that long, but I'm just hoping that once it's healed, then I can go back to doing normal things in the way I normally would done before I had the surgery. But I guess in time will tell on that once it's healed. I need to move that, but I can't. There's no way over there right now. There we go. Any Dawlish videos this week? Well, I'm certainly considering it. Tame or Dawlish or, I don't know, Starcross, because I don't think I do Starcross as much as Dawlish, and I certainly know for a fact I am well known to film at Dawlish quite a lot. Between Dawlish and New Nabbit, those are the two areas I tend to film the most over this year. I have filmed quite a lot at New Nabbit and Dawlish a lot this year. Done a couple in Cornwall, but not as much. But yeah, so I've got to be careful with my stretching because I don't want to pull the stitch on the side of my stomach right now, which means that it basically needs some time to heal before I can do anything that's heavy lifting. Basically, it's why I've got to sit while I'm filming the video, because that means I've got to be a lot more kind to myself, which I think I'm pretty kind to myself as it is. But yeah, it means I've got to be more kind to myself, but which I'm not very good at. But I have done some work on this old BR Intercity coach. I've done some new paint on it, which looks much more smooth than it has been, but it's still being worked on. I'm gonna try to get myself up, which is not so fun. I'll just keep an eye on that stitch, because that's not going to be taken out next Thursday, that stitch. It's not going to be fun. But yeah, so bear with me being in front of the camera for the moment while I'm organising bits. Right, and I've got wheels for the carriages for the 43. Got those. Got the casters for the carriages. We'll come back to the other East Midlands and the East Coast and the Intercity set very shortly. Just trying to be careful, that's the only thing I tend to be careful of. And I've got that crouch. As I said, I'm doing my videos in the Model Valley. It's a little challenging, that's for sure. It's extremely challenging when I got stitched there, and the doctor, the person, the patient, the nurse, or someone like that. There were ladies that were doing my stitching of my stomach yesterday, and they said if I do too much heavy lifting or too much moving around, too much straining on my stomach area, that means the stitching could come away, can make massive amount of bleeding, and it will cause issues which I don't want. Because yeah, my skin allergy means that they've got to be treated properly in the right way, or else it won't go away. And I've got East Midlands, one Union City carriages. I'm just going to take them all over to the corner. And yeah, I know you guys might think you're just an HST fan, aren't you? Not so much a steam fan. Well, that's not true. I do like the steam engines, like the Flying Scotsman and the 4 Mallard. So it's just the connection on my passion train is the 43 sets. I can't help that because it's always been my passionate one since I was young, when I was tiny. And I remember travelling on it quite a lot when I was growing up. But that is a story for another time, and I'm sure I'll bring it up during the Christmas Eve video for you, because that's my last video I'm ever going to make on this platform. So there's Midland Point might be the only one you might see next year, but that'll be the only one you might see at the unusual of next year. Is that one. So I'm going to put all the model trains up onto the bed to just make things a little easier for myself. Right, I'm going to be extremely careful of what I'm doing. I'm just going to be wise not to stand on anything that's going to break. So I'm putting all my model trains themselves on the bed while the coaches are on the board. That way when I crouch down I can disconnect them easily. And the model trains are a little bit more fiddly. Let's get this one out. First Great Western 43. Some of you guys might say, can we see the old shunt moving? Which old shunt? Oh, I know which one you mean. I forgot about it. You're talking about this old one, which has lost its back. Yeah, this is one you're thinking of, aren't you? I got her for 20 quid off eBay about 2 years ago. And yeah, she's just a toy. But she does seem to run pretty well for a cheap model, to say the least. But yeah, she doesn't do as much as some of the others, but she still does pretty well for herself. I haven't run her since July, I think. Her last run of her was in July. So yeah, it's been a while since I last run her directly on the track. But, you know, I am looking to get some new freight trains next year. Get a new 47 and in GBRF livery or Freightliner class 60 or class, what's the other class they do? I think class 70. Right, I've got all the 43s now out. I've got Junior, which is my older set, which everyone knows about because I filmed it so often. Not had much chance to run her properly recently, but I'm hoping tonight's video I can get her properly running and get her moving. And also got Castle set. I've got right here 43s on my list. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 43s in premium livery, the premium model of the 43 sets in 00. I have got arranged to get more, to get the Net Rebel one, the Virgin livery one, Cross Country and the Midland Pullman, and there's a couple of others I can't remember the name of. Virgin I did mention. Grand Central is another one I haven't got. Cross Country, yeah, I haven't got that one yet. So there's at least probably 5 or 6 more 43s in my list to get for my for the 43 range I want to get. But once I get all my sets I want to get, and of course it's the In-City Squadron set as well. So yeah, still a couple of more to get. At least 4 more. I think 4 or 5 more to collect before I'll get them all. And of course the Midland Pullman 43. Well, I've had that one. So I know at high range my whole layout is dedicated to the 43s. As you know, I'm not going to go into full detail about that tonight. So tonight we just had a bit of a relaxing video because obviously after my surgery yesterday I need to be easy on myself for a couple of weeks to not overstrain myself to potentially make myself to bleed out of my stomach, and that's where the stitching's been done. So I've got to be extremely careful to not overdo it. So I've got to be wise and obviously to be sensible. What was the surgery about, or what was it for? It was for my skin allergy I had got from, well, I'm not entirely sure what it is. It could be a body reaction to something, or it could be something else. I'm just going to put on the Intercity on first tonight, so you guys can enjoy the Intercity for a bit longer this time around. I know I haven't had as much with the Intercity as much as I would have done beforehand, but she's going to be out and running tonight. I'm crouching in this way because that doesn't put too much strain on my stomach. I checked my pasta. Check my pasta. Yeah, sure. That's a thing. It's really not. But obviously, I just got to be wise and careful with not to overstretch that part of the stomach at the moment. If I do, then I could have issues. I can have loads of bits of this in and out of my video because of me getting in front of the camera so often. Yeah. We've got the one working lights, which is not this one. This is first class. That's standard class, which has got the working lights. And we've got the buffet car. Yeah. Pretty awesome. So, I'm going to crouch down and just see if I can get her. Here she comes. There we go. So, first class. Excuse me. And then we'll have, I think we're going to have the normal light one at the back, and then buffet just after first, and that way, and then we can put the standard class on the back behind the light one, which just sounds pretty easy to go. So let's do that. I think that's the easy way to do it. We're on a half a battery. As I said, I don't want to make a big long video, but I want to make it a good size without being too long tonight, because I've got to go through East Midlands and West Great Western sets. So I'm going to connect these two up, connect that one up. I could put a buffet car in between it. And I'm just going to push the older liveried ones in between with the modernised version of the old carriage into that set. Now you've got a 4-car rake, which is, for today I think it'll be alright. Aiming to finish about 25 past 8. just gonna grab the camera so you guys can see. Right, what was I saying? Yeah, this is, as I said, it's just a relaxed video watching the trains go around on my model rally for this evening. I'm not doing much else because, obviously, as I said, I can't overdo it. There's too much surgery there. My hearing and my stomach being killed. I can't do much else until that's been sorted. And there's plenty of things I just can't do right away. I know in reality, I know I could do a lot more than I fully could try, but I'm just don't want to overburden my own body, and it's just been under so much stress yesterday. And I don't want to overdo it because of that. I'm going to go the coaches for the GNR because she's going to be up next before GWR and the other ones before individual. So I'm just going to have the coaches to just make it easier. I'll have to move to the other slot once I get to that one. But we'll get a couple more shots of the second beforehand. What era is this one? I believe this one was the era from, was it era 2 of the new city with 43? Was it era 1? I think she's second half of the era 1. Of 43, so. Right, one more round of her, and then we'll move over to the GNR 43. And I think we'll reserve the turn right around this last round of her, and then we'll just change over the train. How do I do it? Well, generally I just take off the track easy bit by bit. I know it's not the most, probably not the greatest way to take the train off the track while the train is moving, but it's still pretty easy compared to other ways that I used to do it. Which, yeah, it's just an easier way to do it than another way for me at the moment. I wouldn't do it generally, but because of how much pain I'm in with my stomach, I just can't push my luck, much as I like to. I just can't. So I've got the Genie up next. You'll see her going around quite a few times as well, like this one. She's a little bit rough on the wheels, but I think that's mostly because her wheels are starting to get a bit grimy, which is not the best sign that she's getting a bit grimy. I think I know why this one's not going very well. I'm just going to take that wheel out for a moment and find where her connection is. Right, it's right there. How do I feel after the injection yesterday? Well, to be honest, my eyes and my head just... Well, I can't put a finger on it, to be honest. I just can't. But it's quite painful. How do I readjust the connections? Well, for me, I just connect them if I need them to. Connect them to the wheels. I need to use a bit of rail really or something to just push it into place without me. I don't want to put too much pressure on the connections with the lights, but I'm using enough pressure so they can pick up the electricity to see where the lights are going to be, because obviously you don't want to put a train like this on the track without its lights on. And she should have some working lights, and I know they're there because I've seen them. See, if I connect them, she struggles with getting them on. I might have to find an alternative option for it. Just have to do a bit more squeeze to organise it all. If it takes too long, then yeah, I will probably This one's gone right under the wheel. That's pretty gross. I wonder if it's the same on the rest of them. I wonder if the connection will stay the same if I... We got a connection which seemed to work fine. I'm going to have to do a jump cut if I can. I apologise if I have to, to skip this train for tonight, because I think this might be a little bit more complicated than I expected. So I need to move that one back out of the way, just slightly. Not need to move much, just need it a little bit out of the way. And just connect those two in there. I mean, it's a bit grindy, but they are there, just buried underneath the other wheel, which I think is that one. Yeah, I don't want to break the wheel set, so this is more tricky than I thought. It might run us slightly over time by a few minutes, so I might change over the battery, which just needs to first go Western set. Might just get her tied out and then get this one going. There we go. I think that fixed the problem. I hope. It's not great with the connections. That one's not really touching either. Let's see if they work in Floyd's direction if I put them on entirely. But they're on. As soon as she gets forward, she needs to be fully working, and the connection with her train wouldn't be great. Junior, I might need some work done before I can bring her up onto the train board again. She does have a few issues with this train. You may ask why. Well, her connections to the lights are not great. Being at Hornby are prone to this weakness of their lights design with their premium models of the 43, so they're just known for their connections are not great. And even though the thing, once she gets going, she's not so bad, but you'll see in a minute. I'll show you before I change the train over, because I don't think her connection's going great. Running a session with her training car being stuck, she's really ended in which comes training. And of course, she also suffers with this problem as well, because of the connection of the train. I don't know why. So this is one of the other reasons why I don't run the GNR 43 as often, because of this. Because it goes around the bend and it just derails, it just causes so much problems that really does do my head in. So that's why I don't tend to do much for this one. I'm going to do a jump cut, and it is knee high pass, but I'm going to do a slight jump cut to give you a bit ahead more time with other trains. I'm going to run for you in a minute. Just need to organise myself. Just grab the battery, that's what I'm trying to do. I'll be back in a second, guys. It won't until for another 10 minutes, but I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back for another 10-15 minutes of the train time to run the next lot of trains. I will have to work on the wire on the training car to get it fully functional. I swear, that particular unit is just causes no problems. Loads of problems, which is really annoying. So, I think the next one we're going to go with, I'm trying to look at the list I've got available. Castle? I think Castle set will be the next one. Which means I gotta, if I can, even get them. That way I don't have to get up too much. So I've got Genia. Oh, not Genia. Wrong one. This is the Castle set. I'm going to come around, you can see there you go, GWR Castle set. That is 43005. I do believe 43005 was it Oakhampton? Was it one of the others? I can't remember. It's certainly been a while. I can't remember all the classes that 43s they had. I know they had Lifton Castle, they had Lidford Castle, they also had Cornwall Castle, Cardiff, Launceston, Oakhampton, Weymouth, Walton, Stanmartin, Brian and Cuba. They also had the Berkeley, Oakhampton, Newport, Cardiff. They got a few, but I would have to say that these are not the original liveries that they were originally in. Of course, the original 43 liveries that would have been in the old livery. First Great Western, First Scot Rail, the older sets, even old in-city livery sets, like the one I was running earlier today. With these trains, excuse me, I am not fond of, being over. You wouldn't believe how much classes I go for a day at the moment. It's nuts. But I'm going to keep an eye on classes don't fall off, because obviously it's an important thing to not let them fall off. I'm running slightly over time tonight with these, but hopefully for a good way. So we've got carriages, got training end, and we should have the power car. And once we've got the power car on, she's good to go. Is she the only castles that I got? Well, Cardiff Castle was part of the Newport castles that I got. I'm not letting them go fast or anything because obviously that wall is known to derail the trains. But yeah, I tend to run this particular end on it on the back end because Newport has got an issue. And I'm working on her wiring at the moment with her connections with the lights. Her wires are just a little too flimsy. So at least with GMR I can work with it because I have done that before. You just have to be careful with the pickups because they are metal wire pickups for the lights, which are not great, but they're not the worst. So I'm just going to change the direction of the camera so you guys can see her from different perspectives. You've got a comparison with her phone. Can I make it go a little faster? I probably could actually. I could probably set her up to go a little quicker. She's designed to go about 110 and can clear. It all depends on this one. I'll set up a little quicker for her. Not too much though. Just to make the motor run smoother. Yeah. My stitches, I shouldn't be doing this. Might do for an oil. I think that's a possibility. Cardiff needs the oil. She's just struggled a lot. She's still trying to pick up power, even though the lights are just not really doing enough oomph for her. I noticed that a lot with the particular ones I own, like GMR power cars. She does struggle a lot. So now she's got stationary lights at one end, and now she's just losing power again. Her fence come on. I don't know why she's doing that. I'm going to try to bring it back over here a bit and see if that makes any difference to her lights. I get some people comment on my videos sometimes and saying, why don't you just clean your tracks sometimes? I've got them 10 or 7 years stationary combis. controllers to replace the old ones. I have considered that, yes. I have considered the track destiny is a good claim, and I could do with catching up on my getting some upgraded controllers for the railway. I know. I haven't got round to them. I desperately need to get some new controllers. That's one something I should make as a priority for this railway, is to get one large double cassette controller for this now, and probably a digital system on the other. So just going through, I'm going to get East Midlands, not East Midlands, the other one up. Come on. She does struggle a bit, but I'm going to get to go down again one. She does struggle, and I see that a lot in her. I'm just going to stop it down. I'm going to put them all back up on the windowsill soon anyway, so I might as well get the other train out. The purpley blue one, which is the first Great Western, or the Great Western Railway trains. Yeah, or what I'm calling First Great Group Company. So, power car on. There we go. Power. Instant power with her. And these are the trains I remember as a kid. It's these ones. The Intercity, Junior, these sets, and many others I remember as a kid. I remember seeing them at London King's Cross, and that's the thing. London King's Cross or London Paddington at the time, they had loads of them everywhere. She's not going that fast, and she's spinning through. Like she's got a turbocharged engine or something crazy. I'm just gonna slow down. I just want to slow down the least a bit. She does go quite fast. On the side over stretch her capabilities because she's a fast train. They all are. Does this one have a nameplate? Yes, it does. On the power car, it has Exodus and Bailey's driver set or something. So, yeah, I'm basically going to do a couple more rounds with her, and then we'll end it off with East Coast and East Midlands. Would be a good place to end it off, I think. We'll have another go at the Genius set once I get the pickup on the train car sorted out on it. And I'll definitely get the working of the lights on the Newport Castle train car as well, because she's supposed to catch the actual release train. Right, while she's going around and driving around the train, I'm just gonna get the characters that I need next. I think I can grab them from here. Right, okay. I think we can call it here for the Junior First Great Western 43. She can go over here for now. carriages can go over there with the rest of them. The East Midlands. Yep, the East Midlands are up next. Another fast high-speed train, they all are. 43s are known for the high-speed services. Between London and King's Cross, London Paddington, London International is now called. But it was London something, I can't remember the name off the top of my own head. But it had a London International, which is basically any train could come in and out of that particular station. Grand Central, East Coast, East Midlands, First Great Western. You had many that came out of there. And here comes the East Midlands, which is the next one in line, as you can see, which is near to the end of the video now. I'm sure some of you guys will appreciate, because I know not all you are fond of the 43s as much as I am, but those are a big fan of the 43s. Enjoy them, because the main line doesn't have as many of them as they once did, because they actually took off quite a substantial amount of 43s during last year. So if you, a lot of them, like the cross country, even city, of course I was out for them when they had them going. I'm not gonna I'm going to sort it out. So she's going around. Just going to move the carriage that way so she can go around comfortably. There we go. She's going around much more nice now. I'll make space for her so she can go around much more quicker. As I said, she's pretty fast. Pretty reliable when she gets going, but it's just getting her going between. And I gotta slow it down anyway because I got these codes there at night. This last one to go through before I pack them all the way. Let's just take her off anyway. I might as well end it off with the East Coast set. That way you can just pack them all away and end the video off, because it's now 20 to 9 at night and I'm supposed to be going to bed in about an hour, so I really feel to finish this video for you. I can relax before going to sleep. My East Coast carriage next. Only the one, I don't have another carriage available for it yet, but I'm hoping I will get one at some point, maybe during the new year, if I do get another one before I get another model train, or before I go away on holiday for next year. Not really too sure what my plan is really next year yet. There you go. And I'm just going to move the carriages out of the way so you guys can see her. There we go. We just let it go around for a couple of laps and then we'll end it off. We might as well let her hurry up a little go before ending the video. Thank you guys for about this video. Give it a like, comment, subscribe, and turn post notifications to my channel. I will appreciate more love and support to the channel, as I've still got another, that's just under a month to go. Well, talking about, yeah, just the end of this week when it comes to the 1st of December on Sunday. So, yeah, it's crazy to think it's gone through so fast. But all these 43s will be loved and they'll be running day and night for the whole of my new railway setup once I get all organised. There's going to be 2 lines and there'll be points for all of them for the East Coast, East Midlands, First Great Western, the Intercity, the Interflow, Cross Country, the Midland Pullman, the Network Rail one, Virgin, whole bundle of them are going to be parked up. And then you might even get stored into toy boxes, special toy boxes so they can keep space in. And I've got to get the track cleaned or organised and some upgrades for the railway. They're going to be stored in that. I'm moving fast tonight. I'm moving quite adventurous. I'll now go one more round and then I'm going to call it a day. Oops. I'm on the East Coast. Get your plane car one, do you know? These are the type where probably part of the prototype of ones that could do 148 miles per hour, I think, in the 1980s, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna stop her here because she's flying like a crazy thing, but she's doing well. So I'm glad. I hope you guys enjoyed this video nevertheless. And I will catch you guys for Thursday for the next video, when we go out to the main line and film some real 43s, doing the Penzance Plymouth run, and maybe DB Cargo, maybe Freightliner, and maybe a small possibility GBRF Freight, depending if they get activated on Friday. So yeah, I'll catch you guys very soon. Have a great evening and peace out.
really slowly.
Yeah, I can see him a lot now.
Yeah, he's very, very slow on the bridge.
Yeah, it's 50 miles an hour.
I think he is.
I know. I'm going to do it. Okay.
It's a lot of light.
I'm going to do the film
A
on.
bit closer, I can see a lot more light.
I wonder what he is.
I don't know. That bridge is good. Okay. There's not just one piece anyway.
I wonder he's got a big load on him.
Yeah, I think it's got quite a load.
That looks like a class 70.
No, he looks like it's just one piece.
No,
Yeah, he does. It's just him.
I think there's something behind
It's
him.
just him. No, it's not. It's just him. He is just one piece.
No, it might be wagons with him though.
Well, he's a flatbeds.
It could be. That's why he's going so slow. Hey look, another one. 66. Big one. I don't forget about the back. No, car club. The blue one. Big yellow. It's second. He's gone so slowly. It's doing like the fade liner does. Yeah.
Finally.
This way we might see the 158 coming around.
See, he's not big at all. He's not going slow at all. He's not going slowly. Oh, he stinks. It really stinks. I'll have a look in a minute. Jeez, he stinks. Very hot smelling. Oh, he smells like burning electricals actually. Jeez, I don't think we smell like that.